I think very wealthy, very successful people, I think they love Mondays because Monday is the start of the week. It's the start of the week to get ourselves going and get closer to our goals. So we have to have an absolute sense of a mission on Mondays. What's your mission? Remember, this is the biggest problem with most people. Most people don't even look at their goals. Most people don't even take 5 to 10 minutes a day just to go ahead and write out their goals and consciously think about where they're headed. Again, this week we're talking about thinking to grow rich. In order to think and grow rich, I need to start with my desire. That was the first step. I need to constantly be thinking about that desire and where I'm headed. I need to remind myself over and over and over, this is where we're going, this is what we're gonna do. Your brain is the ultimate supercomputer, so your job is to put in the problem that you want your brain to solve, and then your brain's gonna figure out a way to make that happen. So what are your goals? What's your mission? I was hearing this morning Ed Milet talk about heaven and hell. So he talks about how at the end of our lives, heaven is meeting the person that you were supposed to become. Yeah, you meet the person who accomplished all the goals that you set for yourself, who created everything that you wanted to create in life. And then heaven is going and meeting that person, and he going up to you and he's like, or he or she is going up to you and he's like, hey, you did it, man, you caught me. Like, it was hard for you, you struggled at times, it was tough, it was rough, but hey, you got here, and I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of who you became because you caught me. Hell, he said, is going into hell, and then you meet the person that you were supposed to become, and you guys are complete opposites, totally different. Nowhere did you come close to that person, and there's this person like, hey, these are all the dreams, all the accomplishments, all the great things that you could have had in life, but you chose not to do it. You didn't have anything that you were fighting for. You were just going to work every single day just because that's what you're supposed to do. You're going to just pay your bills, and again, you're going no closer to the goal that you don't have for yourself. What are you fighting for? What are you just living for nothing? Are you just coming to work because that's what you did? I mean, if that's the case, then you're not going to be inspired. You're not going to be motivated. Is it easier to make $10,000 or $100,000? $100,000. The state that you're in is going to determine the actions that you're taking. And if you're excited, if you're motivated to go and get that $100,000, you're going to be taking massive action. But if you're coming to work just to make $10,000, then you're coming to work to just pay your bills. And that's not exciting, that's not motivating. So you have to get yourself excited, get yourself motivated for something. Again, fight for something. What is it that you're fighting for in your life? Don't just live for nothing. You're not a wandering generality, you're a meaningful specific. You're designed for accomplishment, you're engineered for success, and you're designed for greatness. But are you living to that potential, or are you just letting it go? Are you gonna carry all those things with you to your grave? That's the choice that you have to make every single day. Again, Monday is the start of the week. It's the best time because we're moving closer to that goal that we have. We had the weekend off, cool, we were chilling, we were having a break on the weekend, but now it's time to move forward, to move closer. The biggest problem with most of us is that we'll wake up today and be like, I have to go do this, I have to go to work, I have to go knock doors, I have to go and do this, I have to. But if you can change just 2 words in there, and instead of saying I have to, saying I get to, it'll change everything in your life. I get to go do this today. The other day I was driving down the street and I was driving down by a hospice. And it's the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Am I gonna get, and it's going back to what Kondo was saying, like, am I gonna go through life and then at the end of life be regretting? And you talk to any elderly person that's getting closer to that time, you know, and like a lot of them, the biggest thing for them is regret. Like I regret a lot of the things I did in life. I didn't go anywhere I wanted to go. I didn't do the things that I wanted to do. And so it's like right now we have the opportunity. We're here. We have an opportunity to move closer to our goals. We have the best vehicle ever to get us to where we want to get to. But are you taking full advantage of it? Are you looking at that opportunity, or are you looking at the obligation? The choice is up to you. So fight for something. Don't live for nothing.